Well, can money really buy you happiness?
What do you think?
I'm guessing it probably helps.
For sure.
I don't have any at the moment, but
In order to have money, you need to have a budget.
that's the problem.
And a shocking number of Americans, 73%, do not budget their money regularly.
Nicole Middendorf, CEO of Prosper Wealth Financial, here to help us make budgeting and conversations with the money a little happier. Nicole, you're saying this should not be a negative experience,
Right.
Which I think it tends to skew that way.
Absolutely. I mean, one, we receive so many messages every day to spend money, let alone if you're in a relationship. That's one of the top things that people fight about. And so it's all about how can you make money fun and how can you use money as a tool? Because if you think about it, like how many times have you ever gone to the store and you leave that store and you're like, oh man, I'm so happy I spent so much on all of this stuff.
Right.
And you walk out of there like, did I really need those things? And so that's the first question you want to ask yourself, is something a want or something a need? And I'm not here to like push all of your wants away.
Yeah.
It's helping you figure out what truly makes you happy and buying those things or spending the money on the experiences or the things that bring you happiness, not necessarily just to buy stuff to buy stuff.
Did that number, 73%, surprise you? I mean, to hear that essentially 3 in 4 Americans do not have a budget, do not use a budget. I mean, I guess it was a big number, and I was like, wow. But on the other hand, I thought, a lot of people just, I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do it. It brings up those weird feelings. So I guess, how do you make it fun, right? How do you make this number, this budgeting with family fun?
Right. The number didn't surprise me.
It didn't,
because it used to be 98% of Americans did not have a budget. So at least some people are listening to me that a budget is important over all these years. But how do you make it fun? So make it into like a game, especially if you have children. Like, how can you think about, like, when you're out and about spending money, like, what can you be spending money on, or who can spend the least amount? Like with your kids, give them an allowance, make it into an experience that you're teaching them something and then you're saving some. But if you're out spending money, who can spend the least? Or give it a game, like for the week or for the month. I've had, numerous conversations like, let's go on a spending moratorium for a while. Let's not spend anything, or let's see who can spend the least. And then having conversations about money, that's the key. Like, who can turn off the lights the most? And of course, when I do that with my kids and I'm in the kitchen and they're turning off the lights on me.
Saving us energy, Mom.
Gotcha, Mom.
But that's where you can have fun, have fun with it. Have a family 401k plan so that you're accumulating money together and that you're talking about it, that you're not just spending money to spend money. Because again, I'm not saying you can't have the Oreos. I'm not saying you can't have the ice cream or the cups of coffee. You can have those, just have those in moderation. And rather than, if you really, I just always remember this client. She just vividly sat in my office and she would spend all this money on all these different things. And I asked her, what is the most important thing for you? And she's like, dancing, dance lessons. So she gave up going out to eat. She gave so much, once a month rather than once a week. She gave up those cups of coffee every single day so that she could do the dance lessons. And so it's all about figuring out what makes you happy, what is your priority, and spending money in those areas and having your budget reflect that, rather than just living unconsciously and spending all this money every single month and being stressed out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about finding hidden money that's out there. Because, well, for those of you who've been watching a long time here, Channel 5, we did a thing a long time ago called Big Money Monday.
We did.
This was like 12 years ago, and we had made a whole thing out of it. But there are ways that people, and it's sort of this issue's come up again.
Yeah.
There are ways that people can discover unclaimed property and money that might be out there.
It's one of, like, I love it when we have client meetings and I'm like, hey, I found you some money.
Yeah.
Because we take the time to go to unclaimed property. So you can go to the Secretary of State's website and you can type in your name. Maybe you type in your neighbor's name and you might make some new friends. But it will tell you if you have money that's missing. And so how many times have you moved? Have you changed addresses? There's old 401k plans. There's old electric bills. All just various different things where people have sent you money or sent you a check and you never received it. So you can find money at unclaimed property. So you can go to the Secretary of State's website. You also then can look at how many times have you received a credit card bill where there's all these recurring charges that you kind of forget about. So there's Hulu, Netflix, Apple TV, the list is endless. So how about you pick one of them and cease the others for a year or 6 months or a period of time.
Borrow someone else's password.
I'm not going to give that kind of advice.
But do you, right?
Right.
Hey, one of the things that you mentioned is creating like a happiness wheel.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
So you can simply take a piece of paper and draw a circle. Otherwise, we have the happiness wheel that we give to people as a tool. I do this at least twice a year. So you have these categories of fitness, health, finances, friends, where you're living, your environment. And so it helps you, I look at, you're never going to have everything as a perfect 10. Like the goal is, you have a wheel, you draw a circle, and fitness. Let's say you're like, well, I'm not feeling really great about it, so that's a 3. My health, I'm feeling great about it, or my finances, not so great. So it allows you to figure out what's an area that I need to focus on. So if it's your finances, what can you do then to focus on that? If it's your physical environment, maybe that's tied to your finances. Maybe you need to move because it's too expensive or you're not happy where you're living. It's all about coming up with what's important to you, because that's really what drives your money and drives your values and drives your long-term financial plan.
I think a lot of people stop doing this at some point, and maybe when they're young, like, I'm going to make a bucket list. Or I like that you've sort of reimagined the bucket list and call it a live it list. And you think that people should be doing this. Like,
Yes.
put some of these big goals, the things you want to do down. Otherwise, they might not ever happen.
Right, yeah, we have the liveitlist.com. We're coming out with a brand new Live It List journal in October, and it's got the happiness wheel in there. It's all about what's your vision board. And so I do one thing every month. And sometimes people think this has to be something big, but it doesn't. Like, you don't have to hop on a plane and go have these experiences. For me, on my Live It list is to go see a movie by myself, because I've never done that. Like having a pillow fight with your kids. It's all about not living life with regrets. Because so many times people get so wrapped up in the day-to-day, especially if you have children or grandkids. The day just goes by, and all of a sudden, like, I blinked and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 2 kids going off to high school. Like, what happened?
You'll be able to live that whole going to the movie thing by yourself.
by yourself later
In a
on.
few years.
And once they start driving, you'll have nothing but time to go to the movies by yourself.
Exactly. Then you can check off all those
Yes,
experiences.
live a list.
Yes, but it's all about being intentional and living life with purpose and not living life with regrets, and figuring out what's important to you and then tying your money to it. So if you want to take that African safari, like, I added that to my list like when the kids were really little, very babies. Well, then you save for it. And so then when they were 13 and 14, we went to Africa, and it was one of the most memorable experiences ever. So it's all about prioritizing and saving and investing for these things that you want to do.
Awesome. Thank you, Nicole.
Thanks, Nicole.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yes, you too.
We will post a link to Nicole's Live It List website on MinnesotaLive.com.